Hey guys, time for homework help. It is day 4 of week 3, and to help you with the first problem, I have some beautiful artwork. That's all something I drew. So let's read the problem first. It says there are 32 ounces of water in a glass. Someone drinks 55% of the water. How many ounces of water are left? So here's what I drew. The whole glass when full, is 32 ounces. This is the water that's left. This empty spot up here is what was someone drank. Now it says someone drinks 55% of the water. So that means this empty spot would be the 55% that someone drank. Now that means we have to figure out how many ounces of water are left. So we've got to figure out the number of ounces of water is in the shaded blue part. Now there's two ways to do this. One is to figure out what 55% of 32 is. Now the thing is, when we figure that out, that's going to tell us how much was someone drank, because remember it says someone drinks 55% of the water. So this empty spot here, we'll figure out how many ounces that is. So if you go ahead and type in 55% times 32, or if you don't have a percent button, remember just type in the decimal, 55 hundredths times 32. If you do that, you get 17.6. That means someone drank 55% of the water, and 55% of 32 is 17.6 ounces. But that is not the answer to our problem. Remember, the question says how many ounces of water are left. So if you do it this way, you can take the 32 ounces, remember you can use a calculator, and you could subtract 17.6. I'm not using a calculator, so I'm doing a little bit of math here, and you get 14.4. So that means there would be 14.4 ounces left. Now that's the answer. There's 14.4 ounces. But I think that's a hard way to do it. You're figuring out the percent that someone drank and then subtracting that number from 32 ounces. That's like 2 steps. So let me go back and show you what I think. This is how I think of these problems. I think it's a little bit easier. So let me get rid of this stuff here. Okay, let me get rid of this, and let me make my eraser small so I don't erase my beautiful artwork. Okay, so, yep, I know I erased that spot. Okay, so here's my thought. What if, since we have to figure out how many ounces of water are left, blank ounces, what if we just figured out this percent down here and multiplied that times 32? Then we would just get our answer directly. Now you might be wondering, how do we figure out that percent? Well, remember, someone drank 55% up here. Well, if everything always adds up to 100%, wouldn't you just take 55% from 100 and get 45%? Does that make sense? So think of that. There's 45% of the water is left. 45% times 32 ounces, or 0.45 times 32, guess what you're going to get? You're going to get your answer of 14.4 ounces left. All right, it's your choice. If that way confuses you, you can do it the first way, but I hope that helped you with that one. Now for the second one, we'll go a little bit quicker. It says estimate 3/5 of 24. Now remember, we want to change this 24 so that it is compatible with the 5. That means it divides evenly by 5. So the closest number to 24 that 5 goes into is 25. So what we're going to do is 3/5 times 25. Remember, this is no calculator. And remember this trick. You take 25 and you divide it into fifths. So you divide by 5, and whatever you get, you have to multiply by 3 because you have 3/5. So 25 divided by 5 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. So this would be our best estimate. All right, if you have any other questions, make sure you ask me tomorrow in class. Thank you.